Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining me for coffee. So, we all have had occurrences in our path that have steered us in one direction or another. We all, and sometimes it feels like we're being led around by the nose. But, for the most part, you still have free will and free choice to do kind of whatever you want to do. The amazing part about that is that in marketing and sales, they talk about, leading people around to get them to do what you want them to do. But it's kind of spilled into more places than that. One of the things that I do, and I'm planning on doing over the next couple of days, is kind of getting back to me. So I'm going to look at my own value system. I'm going to look at my own, the 12 areas of existence. I'm going to balance all of that with the 4 mutuals. All the things I've talked to you about, but kind of bringing all of the ingredients together. Okay, looking at it and looking at all of those ingredients and see where I am. To see if I'm being led or I'm actually leading my own life. I'm going to be out on the road for a little bit of an extended trip, a couple of weeks. I'm still going to try to do these from the road, but that's other people's internet. Okay, so there could be a few interruptions and rubs, which I'll try to explain whenever it happens, but I also don't want to, I'm saying that's the course. And a couple of times I've talked to you about what if. Well, when you're out on the road, what if can happen every other day. So my plan is to be able to reach you and talk to you, but I want to get back to what we were talking about. So in the course of your events, in the course of your time, you need to make an appointment with yourself. And I mean, take your phone, open it up, make an appointment time with yourself. I do this once a month, but if you've never done this, it might take you a little bit longer. But I want you to look at the 4 mutuals, your values areas, your 12 areas of existence, and massage that a little bit. It honestly doesn't take me more than about 10 minutes, but if it's your first time through it, I wouldn't plan less than an hour. So I want you to get out your phone. Maybe you're listening to this on it now, but make an appointment with yourself. Pick a time where it's not going to be right in conflict. You're not going to have to run off and do something, like in the evening, or get up early in the morning or something, and kind of think about whether your life is still yours. And I really want you to kind of just sit back and think about, are you being led or are you leading your own life? Okay? And it doesn't matter, politicians aren't going to save you, and nobody's going to sell you a product that's going to make your life perfect. Okay? I can offer you information which will lead you down a path of perfection, and I do that by teaching people how to fall in love with their lives. But for today, I just contemplate what I've talked to you about how grand would that be if you were the person in charge of your life? And the way you do that, the way you establish that, is by first understanding what the areas are, what your values are, and how all of that networks together to give you a path that is something that you can enjoy being in.